Hello, today I'll be talking about e-rupee. National Payments Corporation of India, in association with Department of Financial Services, National Health Authority, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and partner banks has launched an innovative digital solution called the e-rupee on August 2nd, 2021. India's experiment with e-rupee comes after the successful run with the digital payment services such as UPI. Top peer-to-peer and merchant payments platforms such as Google Pay, WhatsApp Pay, and Paytm also leverage the instant payment system. Driven by the proliferation of smartphones and cheap 4G data prices, India's UPI has grown exponentially over the years. In July 2021, UPI saw more than 3 billion transactions amounting to 6.06 trillion rupees. That said, the deployment of digital payments has also helped the Indian government directly transfer cash benefits to millions of people in the country. A previous cash based system led to leakage of money, depriving many beneficiaries of their share. The Reserve Bank of India has recently said that it has been working towards a phased implementation strategy for central bank digital currency or CBDC. Digital currencies issued by a central bank that generally take on a digital form of the nation's existing currency such as the rupee. Although CBDCs are conceptually similar to currency notes, their introduction would involve changes to the enabling legal framework since the current provisions are primarily synced for currency in paper form. The launch of e-rupee could potentially highlight the gaps in digital payments infrastructure that will be necessary for the success of future digital currency. In effect, e-rupee is still backed by the existing Indian rupee as the underlying asset, and specificity of its purpose makes it different to a virtual currency and puts it closer to a voucher-based payment system. The users of this seamless one-time payment scheme will be able to redeem the voucher without a card, digital payments app, or internet banking access at the merchants accepting e-rupee. It would be shared with the beneficiaries of a particular purpose or activity by organizations or government via SMS or QR code. This contactless e-rupee is easy, safe, and secure as it keeps the details of the beneficiaries completely confidential. The entire transaction process through this voucher is relatively faster and at the same time reliable as the required amount is already stored in the voucher. The system has been built by NPCI on its UPI platform and has onboarded banks that will be issuing entities. Any corporate or government agency will have to approach the partner banks, which are both private and public sector lenders, with the details of specific persons and the purpose for which payments have to be made. The beneficiaries will be identified using their mobile number, and a voucher allotted by a bank to the service provider in the name of a given person would only be delivered to that person. Banks that have acquired and issue e-rupee include Axis Bank, Bank of Baroda, HDFC, ICICI, Punjab National Bank, and State Bank of India. According to the government, e-rupee is expected to ensure a leakage-proof delivery of welfare services. It can also be used for delivering services under schemes meant for providing drugs and nutritional support under mother and child welfare schemes, TB eradication programs, drugs and diagnostics under schemes like Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, fertilizer subsidies, etc. Even the private sector can leverage these digital vouchers as part of their employee welfare and corporate social responsibility programs. For corporates, it can enable well-being of their employees. Voucher redemption can be tracked by the issuer, and it enables quick, safe, and contactless voucher distribution. For hospitals, voucher is authorized via a verification code. Handling of cash or cards is not required, and the voucher face lesser decline due to pre-blocked amount. For consumers, it is contactless. Beneficiary need not carry a printout of the voucher. Beneficiary doesn't need to share personal details while redemption, hence privacy is maintained. And no digital or bank presence is required. According to the RBI, there are at least four reasons why digital currencies are expected to do well in India. 1. There is increasing penetration of digital payments in the country that exist alongside sustained interest in cash usage, especially for small value transactions. 2. India's high currency to GDP ratio, according to the RBI, holds out another benefit for CBDCs. Third, the spread of private virtual currencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum may be yet another reason why CBDCs become important from the point of view of the central bank. 4. CBDCs might also cushion the general public in an environment of volatile private virtual currencies. There are global examples of voucher based welfare systems, like in the US, where there is a system of education vouchers or school vouchers, which is a certificate of government funding for students selected for state funded education to create a targeted delivery system. These are essentially subsidies given directly to parents of students for a specific purpose of educating their children. In addition to the US, the school voucher system has been used in several other countries like Colombia, Chile, Sweden, Hong Kong, etc. That's all. Thank you for watching.